Hey guys, it's Jasmine, the sequel, and I am not relatable. So today I just wanted to make a really quick video. I wanted to address the Amber voicemail situation. This is happening kind of late for me, and I didn't see her video until literally just like 15 minutes ago. I wanted to get a quick video out. I had done a live stream with Charlie Gold. If you guys aren't aware of that, please go check it out. It was pretty long. DC Media Girl hopped on as well, and it was a lot of fun. I'll leave the link for it down below. But because I'd done that and I'd given a lot of my thoughts that I had for the Jenny Craig saga so far, I had not done an Amber Alert, and this sort of just popped on my radar right as I was about to go to bed. So I love you guys, but I'm not about to put on a full beat just to pop on camera for a few minutes. And this video is going to be pretty short, at least for me, I think. So I have a couple of thoughts I wanted to get out. First and foremost, the person who released these voicemails, I think it was very grossly done. I don't think this was appropriate at all. I know Amber is currently on a trip with Becky's family, and in case some people in that group were not aware of the history that Norma and Amber have had that would have caused up trouble on a trip that's essentially meant to commemorate her mother. So I thought the timing of this was very suspicious and honestly a little bit gross. On top of that, I really don't think this is any of our business. For all that, there's a lot of stuff that Amber puts out that I think is fair game for analysis and criticism and critique. She chose to put that out there. We can critique her on it. But much like I don't agree with anybody doxing anybody else or like paying people to dig up other people's information, this is also not appropriate. This was not information that Norma or Becky or Amber made public in any situation, and I don't think we should have heard it. That said, since it's out there, I'll give you my thoughts on it really fast. Families are complicated. In-laws especially, which is essentially what Norma was to Amber. Even if Becky and Amber aren't married yet, that's essentially who she is. That relationship is a lot more difficult than I think a lot of people give it credit for. If any of you are married, you'll know you have your ups and your downs with your in-laws, with your other side of the family, and it's not always an easy relationship. It can be fraught. When you are the parent, you can get very used to having your child behave in a certain manner, and when they meet their significant other and all of a sudden they start changing behaviors so that they're better suited for that relationship, sometimes it can rub you the wrong way, and sometimes it's easier to blame the spouse than it is to take a critical look at your relationship with your child. So it's not always easy. I'm not saying that it was Norma's fault or that it was Amber's fault or that they're bad people. This is just the kind of shit that happens. And unfortunately, when you shine such a strong spotlight onto one person's life, especially it's the inner lives, the parts that we don't get to see, and all of a sudden there's a spotlight shined on it, there's going to be a bunch of things that are going to be unearthed that might look very odd to somebody without all of the inside knowledge. And Amber says as much in her video. This isn't okay. I really agree with this video. There's not a lot, I think, that Amber says that I would unequivocally agree to, but for the most part, this video is it. I would really agree with almost everything she says here. We don't have a right to this information. We don't have a right to an explanation for how she behaves with her quote unquote mother-in-law. We don't have a right to an explanation. She doesn't owe us anything. Becky doesn't owe us anything, and Norma doesn't owe us anything. And she didn't have to come on here, but if people are sending Becky, especially, any kind of hate right now, you guys need to stop. Losing a loved one is very hard, regardless of what you think her mother has or has not done. That is not an okay thing for you to say to her about her mom. She is still her mom, you know? Becky can love her mother despite her flaws. And nobody has a right to tell her, well, you don't get to feel that way, or I can't believe your mom was like this, or I can't believe that you love AmberLynn, or that I can't believe you're still with her. Nobody has the right to tell Becky how she feels about this. So everybody needs to knock it off, and everyone needs to leave her alone regarding this. We don't know the truth of the matter. We don't know the entire story. Amber shows some screenshots on the screen. I'm sure even that isn't the entirety of the story. It's a complex relationship. If you've had adult relationships, you will understand that most of these relationships are complex. they're complex, they're difficult. It's not exactly easy, right? Like human interaction hardly ever is. I don't know who this person is who's released it. Amber says that she knows this person. She knows, you know, who they are and what they've done, and she knows the kind of person that they are, and apparently they're psychotic. I mean, Amber is in no place to be diagnosing people, but I can understand why she would feel that way. If I had somebody come on here who knows me and put all of my shit online, I would probably be that irate and upset as well. So I completely understand where she's coming from, and I'm not going to dock her for it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, she shouldn't have said that, or she shouldn't be saying this, or she shouldn't be diagnosing people. She's allowed to feel how she feels when her privacy has been invaded. So all in all, I stand pretty unequivocally behind Amber on this. We don't know, like I said, we don't know the truth of the matter. We don't know what did and did not happen. I said as much in the live stream, but I'll reiterate it here again that when someone's not feeling well, they can be a little quick to pop off and say something that, you know, they might have taken it the wrong, that they might have like just felt some way about, right? Like when you're not feeling the greatest, when you're hungry or you're angry or you're upset or you're just sick, you can say things that you regret later on. And maybe that was that moment for Norma. We don't know because Norma is no longer here. There is no point in speculating about a relationship in which half the participants are gone. So I think that this doesn't change my opinion of Amber. For better or for worse, I still think that she's exactly the same person as she was before, flaws and everything. And this doesn't really change my perception of Norma. It just says that their relationship was a complex one, that they had history there, and that, you know, I might not ever know the entire truth of it. And that's okay. I'm not meant to. I wasn't part of that, and it's not for me, you know, long and short. And that will be it basically from me on this matter. I don't know where everybody else stands. I don't know what everyone else is going to be saying about it, especially in the wake of Amber's video. And I know Amber can rub people the wrong way, and some of the ways that she expresses herself, even here, like her tone sometimes can upset me. But I don't disagree with her on the gist of the matter. And honestly, she has a right to feel the way that she's feeling right now. My regularly scheduled Amber Alert videos will be back starting next week, and until then, this will be it. I will see you guys Monday, as always, with my brand new the weekly Chantel. I also have, by the way, finally, I know I've been promising it for a while, but I have a reel up of a dal recipe if you guys are interested in having it. It's pretty nutritionally complete, and it's extremely delicious and fairly easy to make. So go try that if you like that kind of thing. It's vegetarian and vegan friendly. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, I will be signing off. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, you can totally give it a thumbs down. I respect everybody's opinion here. That's totally okay. Leave me a comment down below if there's something you'd like me to really, really know. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when I upload any video right away. I've got all my social medias linked down below. I've got Twitter, where I'm a little bit toxic and a little bit petty, and that's kind of where I do most of my communications. If you are interested in just hearing from me between uploads and kind of what I do and my opinion on a bunch of things, or just generally want to interact with me, that's where you can do it. I've got Instagram down there, which basically contains all my food and what I'm doing and where I'm going and that kind of thing. But since I'm not going anywhere or doing anything, it's mostly just food. But like I said, I just posted a reel up there with a dal recipe, so you can go check that out if you're interested in that kind of content. And I've got Patreon. Think of Patreon as the tip jar for the internet. So if you like the job that I'm doing and you'd like me to continue, that's where you can throw a few coins in my direction. All of your coins will go directly towards getting me more video content. Just think about it. Right now, all voice, no face. And I know you guys, at least one of you has told me that you like my eyeshadow. So if you want my face back on here, consider Patreon. I'm just joking. I'll be back, as always, for just regular videos. But hey, you know, if you want to throw a few coins in my direction, I definitely would not protest. I want to say a special thank you to my patrons, whom I have two of. Can you believe that? I want to say thank you to That British Unicorn and Wild Rose for becoming patrons. You guys are awesome, and I love you. Seriously, you should tell your significant others about this, okay? It's getting weird. That will be it from me. As always, I'm Jasmine, the sequel, and I am not relatable. Peace.